You know what we got to talk about?
Yes.
Exclusivity. Because
Ooh.
exclusivity is something we just talk about, whether it's a matter of necessity, whether it's a matter of choice, whether it's a matter of preference for Hot Toys. Maybe they're trying to correct the market that's been going on for the last couple of years. Maybe they're trying to limit the amount of figures they take in for orders in terms of their artisan line, just because you know what? That's going to be hard to do. It's going to be hard to root those figures and maintain that quality. That said, we have some pre-orders that are dropping soon. And of course, like you said, they did add 100 to it. That's great. But as far as
Yes.
Sideshow and how many they're getting, we don't really know. We know Anakin is dropping next Friday. We know Joker's dropping next Thursday for US people, people who buy from Sideshow in general. But I'm wondering, is exclusivity going to backfire? Because Justin, I think this is almost a little bit of the best and worst of collecting. I think that's going to happen here. I think for one, this is going to be something that people are going to have to change and adapt with, because it's going to be a rude awakening. Because Spider-Man, look, like you said, Advanced 2.0 Spider-Man, Miles Morales, yeah, people care, but they don't give a fuck like they do with Joker. They care like Joker or Anakin. That's a whole different game. And when there's going to be a lot of people who want these figures who don't end up getting these figures because they sell out in 5 seconds, this is good. This is very different. Hot Toys collectors are not used to this. They're not used to this type of market. And I'm wondering, Hot Toys is trying to create a little bit of engagement and excitement about their brand, and of course, limit production again to maintain quality. But Justin, is this going to piss more people off than it actually does good? What do you think?
I just watched the Beanie Baby movie recently, Will. I don't know if you've seen it on Apple TV.
No, that exists? Why does that exist?
It's really good.
I
knew nothing about Beanie Babies because we didn't have them in Australia. We literally, and the movie explains why. But they were having a kind of the reverse crisis. So they were doing these drops and they were limited. And once they sold out, the collectors, they went up in value. But the CEO, his stance was, I hate the collector. I do not like this limited thing. And they did the opposite. They produced more and more and more and more. And eventually it became so commoditized that everyone, literally they said like, I don't know, it was like 75% of the population had at least one Beanie Baby or something like that. Got so commoditized that nobody cared anymore. And the bubble burst, as they say. Now, Hot Toys is not quite the same as Beanie Babies, but I think that this is kind of necessary. And let's be honest, even if they do like limited stuff in the past, even if it has sold out one way or another, you can get it. If it's eBay or if it's Facebook Marketplace or if it's Mercari or whatever after the fact, once they've been released, then one way or another, if you want it, you are probably going to be able to get it from somewhere. They're not limited enough. They're not like making 20 of them, for example.
Right.
They're making it in the thousands, and Hot Toys the collecting community, if you will, is not that big. I'd say we're a good 20, 30,000 people. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less, depending on geographical location. But the really active collectors who buy everything, because not everyone buys everything.
Right.
If you're going to be able to pick up every single one of them, that's a question mark. I don't know. But I think exclusivity is actually the way forward. Not for everything, but for certain figures, those chase items, if you will, it keeps people talking. Like, people have non-stop been talking about Joker and Anakin, right? Like, endlessly.
Yep.
There's fist fights at conventions. Like, you can't buy that type of hype, like that type of engagement from your community. And yeah, it pisses some people off, but they're definitely going to tune into the next one because they're, oh, shit, I missed out that first time. It's not like they're suddenly going to go up and sell the stuff. Bloody Hot Toys. Because the only one you're punishing if you get rid of everything is yourself. Hot Toys don't care. So, honestly, I think that the writing was on the wall with this. Yeah, I think it was bound to happen.
I think so too, man. I think this was bound to happen eventually, and I think this was going to be an inevitable outcome. I mean, and again, this, like you said, Justin, the type of hype that you cannot buy. Like, this is something that is crucial for Hot Toys. And again, this is how you get, I think, more people into Hot Toys that are not currently in, because there's always, like, if they've announced it's just regular and it's like, okay, it's a normal release, whatever, then it's the same people buying over and over and over again. But when you create something exclusive, you create some demand. Now you're bringing eyeballs into the community. And like you said, if it's 20 to 30,000 of really engaged collectors, how many people might be engaged if you engage them? if you actually get something that's really going to be exciting and grab them. Again, like I always give the example, Star Wars Theory, a huge YouTube channel, right? He brought up the Anakin thing, said he was going to try to get it and pre-order it because he was like, yeah, I have a few hot toys here and there, but he just loves Anakin. And he saw this and he was like, this is amazing. And it's exclusive and rare and I want it, right?
I hope he gets it because I'd like to see his video on it.
Well, I would assume even if he doesn't get it, he will get it because he will find a way to pay for it. Yeah.
Like I said, like even figures like D23 Captain America back in the day, and that came out. I didn't get to go to D23, but after the convention was over, I just went on eBay and I bought one. It was flooded with D23 Captain. Same thing with that Spidey from D23. I went on eBay after the convention was over and I picked one up. I would have loved to have been at D23. I wasn't, but there was a way to get it. I saw someone, Jimmy said, this is good. Not all collectors deserve an Anakin anyway.
Savage,
not
bro.
Like that. It's
Jimmy,
not like that,
savage,
Jimmy.
bro. Come on now.
Damn, Jimmy.
No,
like
no
that,
fucking
Jimmy.
dude. Ruthless. That's what he
collectors, say if you're a Star Wars collector, you've been waiting for an Anakin for years, you're going to find a way to get it. If you have to miss out on 5 BARC speeders and 25 501st troopers to be able to get your Anakin, I think that's worth the sacrifice, to be totally honest. This is not going to be every single figure, I don't think.
Right. Yeah. I don't think so either. It's not going to be every single figure. It's going to be these artisan sort of exclusive rare figures. It's going to be the top tier characters that they want to do rooted, that they know there's demand for, and then they'll go with that. I don't think it's going to backfire. I think it's going to backfire in a small way temporarily, but long term, as people adjust to the change. I've seen the comment rather thrown out quite a bit that it's going to push collectors away because they're not going to be able to acquire the things they want to acquire. I don't think Hot Toys is that stupid. I think they know better. I think what they're going to do is, again, offer sculpted versions of all these characters. So should you want one, you'll be able to get it. Like that Anakin, they're going to make another sculpted one. It's going to be the same figure. They're just going to put that new head sculpt and sculpted hair on it. And people will be like, oh shit, this looks amazing. That's what they did with this Joker. And it looks amazing. Like there's going to be a lot of people who just want that one.
With Anakin, it would have been very easy to do swap out eyes. Very easy.
Think so? Yeah, because I thought about that. Well, clearly they're making a second one. Yeah,
there'll be a dark side. I'm just wondering what happened to that that Anakin that we saw with the 501st clones that was pictured with Kenobi, like with the different, like the non-pleather outfit. I'm wondering why they ditched the non-pleather for the sake of this. I mean, this artisan line, it totally should have been genuine leather all day long.
Right. I mean, I think so too. I think everyone pretty much accepts that was a missed opportunity, at least so far. 100%. Like, why not? Like, if you're gonna go premium, why not go all the way? And again, what the Joker's price of what he's gonna be is basically half of what InArt is, but you get 2 figures with InArt. So it's pretty much the same price. And InArt probably has more premium features. Like it has, the die-cast weapons, the magnets. Again, I mean, it's
wooden base, diorama.
Yeah, the wooden base, like the big ass diorama base, that wooden base in general. Like that thing is massive, bro. I mean, it's huge. I have it right in the center of my display because it looks so cool. Like it's massive. Yeah, it's massive. But yeah, I don't think it's going to backfire, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I've been meaning to post polls, but I keep forgetting, so I'm going to post them.